Hey guys, I collect Ichiro here. Wanted to do a video outside of my Ichiro stuff, PC. I recently got back from Kentucky, visiting family for vacation. Stayed up there for about a week and a half. Visited a card shop in Lexington, Kentucky, and found some cool things I think a lot of you guys would appreciate. Not so much the value-wise, but the sentimental value and the cards and a lot of memories and childhood memories and things like that of some stuff I picked up from the card shop. So first thing is this 1990 rookie traded set score, $3. But that was a good deal. Nothing too crazy in there, but they do have a Frank Thomas in there. So cool. I did not have that. I've always liked traded sets quite a bit, going all the way back to when I was younger. So Topps traded was one thing I always collected. Rookies have always been something I've been extremely interested in, not just in Ichiro, but going quite a few years back. So next set is this 1990 Score Rising Stars. Did not pay $10 for that. I got that for $3 as well. And this has the Ken Griffey Jr. in it, and some other guys that are familiar to a lot of the people, collectors from that time frame. Got Sammy Sosa in there, Deion Sanders, Randy Johnson. Ones that kind of stand out right away. But really cool. Didn't have that. Next is the 86 Donruss to Rookies. Box is a little banged up. A couple of cards have a little dent in the corner. I wasn't too happy about that, but again, $3 for this. I need to look to upgrade. Set is still in the box. It's in better shape. Always like to keep these things in the original box they came in, even though they're not worth that much money. But it's pretty cool to me, and again, something I didn't have. Very excited to pick that up. Next is the 87 to Rookies. Opened them just to make sure everything was in there. It was actually kind of peeled open a little bit, so the guy at the card shop assured me all the cards were there, so I really wanted to make sure. I mean, he gave them for $3 a box. With eBay and everything, that's a good deal, you know, especially when you don't have to factor in shipping and all that. So I've seen Eric, those back pages picking up these, and I did not have them. A lot of the Topps traded sets I do have. The next is the 88 Donruss to Rookies. Again, this wasn't open, but it can open very easily. A lot of these are still, yeah, it's still sealed. So just wanted to make sure everything looked on the up and up there. Everything looks good. So it did not have that. A lot of cool rookies from the 80s with this stuff. So extremely excited to get it. Next is the 89 Traded Edition. Pretty bright there, but really cool like that. And this one is sealed as well. See a lot of people cracking these things just to pull out the stars to submit to get graded, because the whole set's like they are. I mean, $3 as there's really not that much value, but it's more than that. Just the value of the cards, just the cards that, you know, in these time frames, the cards that you really wanted to get, you know. And back then, you know, those cards were more valuable than they are now. So it's interesting to see what you guys' opinions are. Me personally, I've never sent in cards to get graded. It's something I want to do. I see a couple guys in the YouTube community that do subgroups and stuff like that. So something I want to look into, but I haven't got around to doing it. But interested to see what your guys' opinions are on cracking these things out. You know, I mean, you can always put them in binders, but, you know, you start doing that, there's not, how many cards are in this set? 56 cards in this one, but, so it wouldn't take up much room in a binder, but I don't have any binders except for the 2 I have for my kids, so don't know if I want to go that route or just keep them in a set form like this. That's the way all my traded sets are. I don't have any sets that are outside the box, the original box that came in, except for one I'll show you in a minute. As far as the Donruss to Rookies, the 1991. So it's pretty cool. Still sealed. No, that one's not sealed. But I went through those. Any ones that weren't sealed, I went through just to make sure all the cards were there. And they were there. So I was excited for that. An eBay purchase I picked up. Seen these, not going crazy in value, but it's something cool and something a little different. See if I can try to do this. Take out a few cards. Or just take out actually the number one first card. But it's the Topps O-Pee-Chee 87. The set, of course, is hand collated. Got the in French there. But whole set shipped. I think it was $8 or $10. So I couldn't pass that up. I didn't have any of the O-Pee-Chees, I don't think, but I know the Bonds and the Canseco, depending on what the grade of the card, the condition of the card is, it's a cool card to have, and I didn't have any, and as cheap as I could get the whole set, I just got the whole set. The guy was pretty cool. He had quite a few of them listed, so I figured shipped for $8 or whatever it was. That was a pretty good deal. Set I didn't have. And the last two items I got from that card shop were these Collector's Choice from 95. And it's got the 15 gold insert cards there, the gold signature cards. So I got one of these sets I've never opened before, and I still got that one sealed. And I bought this one, and then he actually had another one. He wanted $10 a piece on those. Thought that seemed kind of like a no-brainer. Again, not much value in the set itself, but interesting what you guys think about those as well. I mean, would you leave those like they are, or would you bust those open to see what the gold cards are? Again, I'm not a big fan of opening things, but the value of these boxes are what might be what those gold cards might be. So I talked to a couple people that have opened these up very recently, and there are no bricking issues. They're not sticking together. So that's it. All the stuff from the card shop. I mean, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 traded sets at $3 a piece, and then these two sets are $10 a piece. So thought that was a cool deal. Guy was cool to work with. I bought some singles too. I'll show in a different video. Again, trying to pick up some rookies that over the years I should have picked up. I just haven't, and trying to get around to filling some voids outside of my Ichiro stuff. So again, interested to see what you guys' opinions are on some of those sets, what you would do. Me personally, I like to keep everything in set form, but any of that can change. But just thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a great summer, and I'll talk to you later.